Hi, this is KV, and this is the Moon Phase Report for Pisces. Okay, first off, and I haven't even talked about it in any of these, Neptune went retrograde a couple days ago. So this is going to be your planet. It's kind of different how it hits different people. For me, I love it. Like the moment Neptune goes retrograde, I'm very much even more at home in my world. I don't know what it is. Like I'll feel much more connected and like everything's so much more magical. So it's just going to be drawing energy in, like retrogrades draw energy in. So like with this one, it's your planet and it's in this really awesome grand trine right now. So at the moment it's going retrograde, it's in a grand trine with Venus, a little bit Mercury, and Saturn. And so what it's really going to be doing is that it's going to kind of make you go back a little bit about maybe, especially since it's with Venus, any kind of creative project or anything that you're working on, any artistic thing that you're working on. And Saturn is stabilizing that. So Saturn's really like anchoring it, grounding it, kind of planting little seeds within you that you can do this. This is something special. This is something awesome. But now with it going retrograde, it's really going to pull you more inward, to kind of work on it more and to focus on it more and maybe see what you need to tweak to make it more successful. But this whole time you are going to have this anchoring force along with it. So it's going to be something that's more stabilizing the wishy-washiness that you can probably normally be going through with like believing in yourself, not believing in yourself, believing in yourself, not believing in yourself. So that, you know, as kind of Neptune moves through over the next months, going backwards, it's going to kind of just make it a little more clear to you of what you really want to be doing and what you're really good at. And it'll also usually too, like when Neptune's retrograde, if you have a Pisces sun or a Pisces rising, there is something that kind of makes you a little more intriguing to others. So there will be almost like you will draw in people, especially because, you know, it's in Neptune in Pisces, so it's in your first house. So that's where there can be some illusion with how people see you, but in a way it'll just be more like almost kind of drawing them in, seeing you as even more fascinating than you actually, than you truthfully are. And what's really cool too, Pisces, like you guys seriously in the love category arena, you are completely being lined up to come together with somebody or something that you either love to do and it fits like a second glove, or person. You know, when Jupiter moves into the Cancer on, hi boy, oh, when Jupiter moves into Cancer on June 26th, that one, depending on where you have your the house cusp there, it's going to be oh yeah, wait, what? Am I going on to the wrong one? I am. Sorry. Wonder what I was thinking about with that one. Was I thinking Capricorn? Oh, I was thinking Capricorn. Okay, I need to give that message to them too. Anyway, depending on what house cusp of the 5th house, which is your house of love and creativity, that's why it's going to be something either love related, meeting somebody new, are really kind of the one train a day. Actually, it's 2. It goes one way and this way. Sometimes we get a whistle. That probably meant dogs were out there and they're like, move! But so anything creatively based or love based is going to get the most amazing boost when Jupiter does go into Cancer. It's going to sit there for a whole year and it's just going to work to expand your life in relation to helping you feel better about who you are, helping you feel happier with life, helping you feel more at ease and relaxed with the flow of how everything is. It's going to totally increase your creative urges so that you really are saying, what can I create? What do I want to do? How do I want to expand my life through my artistic creative urges? So it can be something like that. Jupiter also will, if you want to have a baby, when Jupiter does get into that house at the end of the month, or depending on where you have the 5th house cusp, the number that is there. If it's 15 degrees, it's going to be, 4 or 5 more months before he moves into that house. But anyway, so he is going to want to expand everything there, and he's going to bring positivity and luck, and so like having babies, feeling good, feeling really creative, so Neptune going backwards right now is really kind of perfect for that. And then having Saturn there too, anchoring this thing, anchoring how you feel about yourself even, really kind of, there's a couple signs that are really looking a lot different in all of our eyes right now. And this will be one with you, with this grand trine. With having Neptune in your sign, and even more so going retrograde, it could be even more of like a soul searching, really finding yourself thing, so you're just going to be going backwards and kind of, because it is in Pisces, examining a lot of how other people do see you, how you do kind of fit into the world. But also combined with you really kind of working on your art, working on your creativity, having kids, but that's kind of more ahead of the game. I'm kind of shooting ahead right now. But so right now with this new moon, everything is very much home-based for you. So here, and roots-based for you. So it's going to be where you're going to want to be making changes on the home front to bring about things eventually coming in through your career arena. And because of how everything's lined up this time with the T-square, this can be something that it's definitely the bonus part of you making changes down on the home front. A lot of this can come to like through friends, so maybe some friends will kind of let you in on, you really need to da-da-da-da. Maybe like because of we have a T-square with Uranus, Pluto, and Mercury, something could come out of the blue and kind of be a sting of words. Ultimately, the end result is a good thing. Ultimately, the end result is something transformative in your life. But something could be coming like from friends, but something that's pertaining to a self-love, self-honoring kind of thing. So they might even be the ones coming in to be like, what you're doing goes against honoring who you are, So whatever it is, they could be the ones that could be this kind of transformative agent to awakening you to something that needs to change and grow and evolve. And so there's something on the home front with this, and by doing this, it actually is something that will be psychological in nature. So like whatever you hear, whatever you do say, this, too, because it is in the house of home, this could be something childhood related. So maybe it's even you confronting something that has occurred, bringing the peace. There's the element of peace coming to your psychological nature. So like something through all of this going on can bring a kind of a peaceful balance to something that was a deep buried wound within you, and something about shifting this. It can be a thought process too. It can be something you always heard that now you're carrying on in life, but by shifting this can really like kind of stabilize more who you are, kind of like how you get older and you don't get so worked up over things. You just kind of go, like the older you get, the more it's kind of no big deal. So it could be something like that, like it shifts something that's a deep fundamental thing within you, so that you are just more peaceful and laid back about things and more trusting. So with this new moon, we're going to be in the home. So some new moon affirmations. I am moving to a new home. That's the home of my dreams. Like, and it's funny too, I'm Pisces, but I was like, oh, how ironic, because right now I've really been like, I need a summer home. I need a summer home near water, because I'm in the desert and the summers here are just getting hotter and they're so not fun, and it'll be day after day after day after day after day of sun. Like it just won't stop, to the point you're like, give me a cloud. So I remember how the summers go here, and I'm like, I've really been putting it out there that I need to have a winter home. I need to have a summer home near water. So you could be saying, I am manifesting a summer home near water. You could use mine. You might need this too. I am healing any wounds that come up. I am directly accessing any information that can come up with any discord that I'm having in communications with others. This is one I should probably say on all of them. Because of the Pluto-Uranus-Mercury thing, it can also be where people are just lashing out. And I didn't talk about that because I didn't want it to be the truth, but I've already seen it now, and I've already been in a couple of them, and I'm like, I'm feeling battered. It feels almost like an energy that wants to fight, that wants to be like, no, you're da 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 da. And then the other person, no, you're da 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 da. But, so there's definitely the room for these right now. But it's always, there's learning in it. So that's where, if this is happening to you, say, what am I here to learn about this? So any altercation that I have with anybody that's bringing up these kind of things, what do I need to see in this about me? How can I learn to change something the way I'm communicating to not invoke these sort of things? So if that does come up, I am making changes on the home front so that I can withstand the growth, so that I can hold the growth, maintain the growth, support the growth of how I want to take my career out into the world. I am communicating clearer to people I live with in a way that is honoring to both of us. I am communicating to people in my family that is in a way that is honoring and loving to both of us. I am starting a home business. This is also a really good one too if you are ever starting a home business, to have this down here. So right now is like, do it and totally do all of this like Saturday and on. You don't really want to jump the gun on this one because there's so much power to the actual day of the new moon. So if you're thinking about these things, if you're thinking about starting a home business or just to be working from home, this is the perfect time though. But really like start taking the steps in a couple days. So it would be really nice if I had these out a lot earlier, huh? If you're starting a home business or launching a new, launching some new product, anything like that. This is going to be a really good time for that. I am nurturing myself and those I care about. I think that's good enough. So home-based, I got a little scattered from a talk I just had with someone. Let's see. So, what else can we say about this? Okay, yeah, I did say that. One thing too with you, with the Neptune going retrograde, something too with what you're working on, and this is really cool. So something too with what you're working on, you may just really start going back right now and thinking about it and making changes, but it's going to be something that will have the potential to spread far and wide. So to be something that could be publishing based, internet based. If you wanted to start a blog, this would be a really good time to start a blog. Like Saturday would be an excellent time to then start sharing this creative thing that you're working on. And so yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough for now. So yeah, you have a beautiful new moon, and focus on making any changes from childhood times on your home base, anything that's the beginning point of something, anything that's the start of something. So that's always our home, because our home is the home base. And anything that kind of like needs extra nurturing when it's in these beginning points is where your focus is going to want to be on this new moon. So, okay, cool. So you have a beautiful new moon, and I'll see you for the full moon on the 24th. Is that it? 23rd. I'll see you June 23rd. All right. Bye.